Uh-oh. Can you highlight this? Now, instead of calling this line that line, I'm going to share with you something very incredible. With this equation, you are able to draw the line just like that. Don't need any 3 point or some graph paper. No need. You can just draw. So this thing here will tell you the pattern of the graph. Okay. So let's start. Let's start by understanding this equation. Now, what does this equation mean? Can you underline the word M? M stands for what? Gradient. And where is this gradient? This gradient is a number in front of X. Can you write explicitly? This is a number in front of X. So, by knowing the number, you will know whether the line is it steep or is it gentle. Is it sloping up or is it sloping down? Straight away you will know. Okay. Next character, I'm going to introduce to you C. And this C is known as the y-intercept. Can you highlight? Can you highlight? And how do I recognize this C? This C is a number. This C is a number without X or Y. This C is a special number with no X and no Y. Okay. Now let's take a look at page 156 of the textbook. Can everyone take our textbook now? Turn to 156. Turn to 156. Am I going holiday? You want to bring me to holiday? Okay, turn to 156. Let's start. Now 156. Exercise 6C, question 2A. Okay, I'm going to draw I tell you a secret. Whenever you can choose 0, 0, you choose 0, 0. Haris, you can choose 0, 0 when the line touch the origin. Okay, so when the line touch origin, you can use 0, 0, you can use 3, 3. Now let's start on the gradient first. How do I find gradient? y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1. Can you try now and tell me the gradient? Brian, you have finished, right? You refuse to do? You see what is your gradient? Still doing. Those your textbook can refer to your textbook. What's your gradient? Zach? A lot of you like watching movie like that, waiting for things to happen on the screen. 3 over 3. What is 3 over 3? 1. Right? Did you get your 1? If yes, very good. That means you understand already. After you write all the numbers, please use your calculator. Don't use mental sum. Your mental sum will kill you. No, I'm just saying that the number is going to get very complicated with decimals and powers and all the other things. Right? Who is very brave to make a guess what is a y-intercept? What does y-intercept means? Intercept which axis? Wrong. Y-intercept means we must cut the y-axis. Can you focus your attention on the line and also on the y-axis? Ooh. Alright, focus your attention on the line and the y-axis. Can you tell me, Jamie, can you tell me where does my green line cut the y-axis? 0, right? So what is my y-intercept? 0. So this answer is a sweet 0. Now, to answer the question like that, 3 marks. How to answer? Very simple. Y equals to mx plus c. So you need to replace the m with 1, the c with 0. So what's the answer? Y equal to 1x plus 0. This is the answer. What is x? X is a variable. X is a number that will change, but m and c is always the same. Now, Kylie, do you recognize that the equation is y equals to mx plus c? Earlier on, we said that all lines follow y equals to mx plus c. You are supposed to replace the m with a number. What is m? M was gradient and 1, right? So replace the m with 1. Replace the c with a number. What was c in the question? C was 0. So replace this with 0. Huh? Why 0? Because the green line cuts the y-axis at 0. Later, the next question, the line will move around and then the c is a different value. Can you understand? Let's compare with the next question, then you get a better idea. Let's start with question 2b. Let's go. So the very obvious one, the y-intercept is at this point, right? So the answer is -1, just like that. Oh, easy, oh. Like that 1 mark already. And need to calculate. Can you calculate now? Matthew, what's the answer? Huh? I call wrongly his name. Huh? Same spelling what? No, no. How do I pronounce your name? Matthew, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Jiajun, can I do with you? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer this to be x1, y1 or x2, y2? Okay. Jiajun, can you tell me what is the coordinate? Can the rest carry on with the answer? Okay. What about the coordinate on top? Correct. Why is it 1, 0? Because x is right. Right? And this will be x1, y1. Agree? Okay, Jiajun, continue. I want my gradient. So gradient is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So Jiajun, can you help me? What number do I put down? Do with me on the screen. Come. -1 minus 0 divided by 0 minus 1. Press your calculator, what do you get? 1. So Kylie, what is the answer of the equation of the line? Y equals to 1x minus 1. Like that. If you don't write 1x, you write y equals to x minus 1, even better. Both are correct. 1x is from where? Because I remember the gradient is 1. So I replace the m with 1. Siting, the equation is y equals to mx plus c. You replace the m with 1. Replace the c with minus 1. Replace. Why is it minus 1? Because the y-intercept is minus 1. Because it cuts the y-intercept at minus 1. Good. The plus c, the plus can be minus, doesn't matter. Because plus and minus will still give you minus. So if you put plus minus 1, it will still be minus 1. Okay, can we try the next example and then you see whether it makes more sense to you? This is interesting. Right, I try the last one. Then can you bring your notes? Because my heart very pain. Can you try D now? Yes. This is 4, this is correct, this is 3, this is wrong. It should be like that. Right? Very good. End of lesson. You have mastered y equals to mx plus c. You are now ready to go on to the next part. Okay?